Children, good morning. I am happy to welcome you all for this new academic year. I pray to God that this year will be a blessed year for you. I am Mrs. Krishna Priya. This year I am going to take for you business maths. And today we are going to learn quartiles under chapter 7, descriptive statistics and probability. Under that little you are going to study measures of central tendency. What are the topics will come under measures of central tendency? Arithmetic mean, median, arithmetic mean, median and mode. This already you have studied. Okay, in various levels you have studied arithmetic mean, median and mode. Now we are going to study about positional measures, position of the number. Okay, under this you are going to study quartiles, deciles and percentiles. The given data is divided into 4 equal parts. For quartiles, for deciles it is divided into 10 equal parts. For percentiles it is 100 equal parts. Okay, quartiles means 4, quartiles means 4 and deciles means 10 and percentiles means it is 100. Okay, percentiles means it is 100. Now data. Before we go into the data, there are two types of data. One is called ungrouped data because the formula differs for grouped data and ungrouped data. First you should know how to classify. Ungrouped data means the elements are separated by comma. The data are separated by comma. Okay, see 8 data are given. Okay, and the elements are separated by comma. Okay, now if it is a grouped data means the data will be given in the form of X and F. It will be given under grouped data. There are two cases. One is discrete, the other one is continuous data. Discrete data will be represented like this. Okay, it will be represented in 2 rows and one will be the marks, the other one will be the frequency. Frequency means number of students, number. Okay, how many number is getting that much marks, like that way. Okay, now for the continuous data, and this is a discrete form, and for continuous it will be given in the form of class interval. Class interval represents always marks or something like that. Okay, now frequency means number. Okay, number. Okay, six students are getting the range 0 to 10 marks. 7 children are getting 10 to 20 marks. Like that you have to consider as the continuous case. The formula differs for discrete as well as continuous. So first you should know to identify the data. Now quartiles. Let us define quartiles. A measure which divides an array into 4 equal parts is called as quartiles. Okay, now let us see the formula. Formula, see Q1, Q2, Q3. Q3 is called upper quartile, Q1 is lower quartile and Q2 is called the middle quartile or median. Okay, you will say it as median. Now look at the next one. Q1, Q2 and Q3. How to evaluate, I will explain you through the problems. Now ungrouped data, quartiles rules. First you arrange the data in ascending order. After you arrange it in ascending order, you have to apply the formula. Okay, third one, what is the formula? The formula for quartiles is Q1 is size of n plus 1 by 4th value. N is number of data, number of observations given in the question. Suppose if it is Q2 twice, n plus 1 by 4. Okay, Q for 4 denominator and 2 for whatever the number. Q2 means 2 times, Q3 means 3 times. Okay, for quartiles you are asked to evaluate only Q1, Q2 and Q3. Okay, now deciles, same thing. You have to divide an array into 10 equal parts is known as deciles. Okay, now let us see the formula again. Here also the rules are the same. Arrange the data in ascending order, apply the formula, and the formula for D1 is size of n plus 1 by 10th value. Okay, now similarly for D2 means what do you do? twice n plus 1 by 10th value. Okay, 2 times n plus 1 by 10th value. Now we go to percentiles. Percentiles means what? A measure which divides an array into 100 equal parts is known as percentiles. Let us see the formula. First, you have to arrange the data in ascending order. Then you have to apply the formula. And the formula is P1 is size of n plus 1 by 100th value. Suppose if it is P2 means twice into n plus 1 by 100th value. Now problems. See this problem. So ask you to find the deciles at the particular point, and the datas are given here, and the datas first you have to arrange it in ascending order. So minimum number is 2, smaller to bigger number, maximum number is 22. Almost all the even numbers are given here. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 and 22. Okay, so first 11 even numbers are given. After you arrange it, here ask you to find what? D2. So write the formula. So D2 formula is what? Size of twice n plus 1 by 10th value. Okay, so here what is the value for n is how many datas are given? Here it is given 22 is the last number, so 11 twos are 11 datas are there. Okay, so twice 11 plus 1 by 10th value, which is 2 into 22 by 2 into 12, 11 plus 1 is 12 by 10th value, which is 2 into 12 will be 24, which 24 by 10 is 2.4. Directly also you can write this number. So where it will come, which is approximately equal to, we cannot find where is 2.4. So size of the second value. In your data, the second number is approximately equal to, the second number is 4. Okay, 2, 4, 6, isn't it? So second value is 4. So this is the answer for D2. Okay, clear children? The next one. Ask you to find, again arrange the data in ascending order. Ask you to find D6. So 6 times n plus 1 by 10. So 6 times, replace n as 11. So 6 into 11 plus 1 by 10. Okay, 6 into 11 plus 1 divided by 10, which is size of 6 into 12 by 10. So 12 6 are 72. 72 by 10, which is 7.2th value, and the so which is approximately equal to size of 7th value, because the number is less than 5 after decimal. So which is the 7th number? 7 2s are 14. Okay, therefore is equal to 14 is the D6 value. Okay, now look at the next question. Ask you to find the quartiles Q1, Q3 and D6 and P50. So here the datas are given. This is not a discrete. Okay, actually roll number 1 is getting 20 marks, roll number 2 is getting 28 marks, like that it is also under a ungrouped data only. Okay, so now here I am going to use the same format. Now I am going to find out Q1. Okay, so before that, how many datas are given here? 7 datas, and arrange the 7 datas in ascending order. 12, 15, 20, 28, then 30, then 40 and 50. Okay, after you arrange it in ascending order, write the formula. Question is Q1. Q1 is what? N plus 1 by 4. And what is the value for n? 7. Okay, so 7 plus 1 divided by 4. What is 7 plus 1 will be 8. Okay, again I have written the formula here. So size of 7 plus 1 by 4th value, which is 8 by 4, and what is 8 by 4 is 2. Okay, so what is the second value in the data? 15. Okay, so every time you need not write that ascending order. So one time if you write, that is more than enough. Okay, now look at the next one. Next one again ask you to find Q3. So 3 times n plus 1 by 4. Okay, 3 times n plus 1 by 4. As usual, you have to arrange the data in ascending order. That already have done. Now apply the values. So 3 times 7 plus 1 by 4. What is 7 plus 1? 8. 8 by 4 into 3, and which is 8 by 4 is 2. So 3 2s are 6. which is the sixth number here? Sixth number is 40. Therefore, this is the answer for Q3. Okay, sixth number is 40. Answer is Q3. Now, look at the next one. I want to find out P50. Size of 50 into 7 plus 1 by 100. So, what is 7 plus 1? 8. Okay, 8 into 50, 400. 400 divided by 400 will be 4. Okay, so size of 50 into 8 by 100. So size of 58 by 100 is 0.08, or directly you can write even 4 also. Since you are using calculator, directly you can do. Okay, size of fourth value, that is equal to, which is the fourth number here? 28. Okay, so P50 is 28. Now look at the next question. Ask you to find Q1, Q3, D8 and P67 for the following data. And here it is given size of shares and frequencies. So that means it is a discrete data. Roll number means it is raw data. Here the size of the shares are given and frequencies are given. So it will come under the case discrete. Okay, so now ask you to find what? Q1, and before that you have to find out the cumulative frequency. This is a one more new step that you have to do. So first you write X, then you write F, then you have to write cumulative frequency. Cumulative means addition. Okay, you have to add the frequencies. First number is what? 10. So 10 plus 18 is 22. 10 plus 18 is 28. 28 plus 22, which is 50. 50 plus 25, 75. 75 plus 40 is 115. 115 plus 15, 130. 130 plus 10 is 140. 140 plus 8 is 148. 148 plus 7 is 155. At last both the numbers should be same. Total frequency and this number should be same. Now look at the next one. Q1, write the formula, size of n plus 1. Here use capital N. Okay, small n for raw data, capital N for discrete data. Okay, where capital N is nothing but the total frequency. So 155 plus 1 divided by 4, which is size of 155 plus 1 is what? 156. So which is size of 156 by 4th value, that is equal to size of 39th value. So where 39 comes here? Cumulative frequency, how to see? Okay, do you have 39 there? No. So you have to find the number just greater than 39. So after that, every number greater than 39, find out the very first number. Where is that 39 will come under? So there, near 50, what is the corresponding value? It is 5. Corresponding value will be 5. Cumulative frequency just greater than 39. Corresponding value of X is the Q1 value, which is 5. Now look at the next one. Ask you to find Q3. The same way, 3 times n plus 1 by 4. So 3 times 155 plus 1 by 4, which is 117. Okay, directly I have written 155 plus 1 is 156. Multiply by 3 and then divide by 4 and compare with the cumulative frequency. See, 115, after that what is the number you are having? 130. So this is the value just greater than 117. Therefore the answer is 6.5. Now D8 will be size of 8 into n plus 1 by 10. So apply the values. 155, n is replaced by 155, which is 124.8. Okay, so the corresponding value is equal to, because more than 5, therefore you have to add 1 previous year. Where it comes 125, just greater than 125 here, therefore it is 6.5. Okay, now look at the next one. Percentiles 67, size of 67 into n plus 1 by 100. So n should be replaced by 155. So size of 155 plus 1 by 100 into 67. If you simplify that, that will be come under 104.52. So more than 5, therefore it is 105, 105th value, which is where you are getting from the cumulative frequency. There you are having 115. More than that, so the corresponding value is 6. So this is how you have to find out percentiles. So for what you studied, quartiles, deciles, percentiles. Suppose it is a quartile, means Q2 is the median. It is deciles, means D5 is the median. Percentiles means half of the data. P50 is the median. Hope you all clear, children, how to evaluate quartiles, deciles and percentiles, and how to find median also. Thank you, children. Have a good day. We'll see you in the next class.